All right, first game's underway.
This should be a good one. This should definitely be
I
good
think this was a good pick.
Yeah. Well, like I said, two strong teams. Now, let's talk about this. So, starting with the Bravo team, your standard, what we expected. You got that Marceau. Daring and Shima there as well. Probably shoving the Daring, I would suspect, into Bravo. Then you got the Smorgasbord, double Moskva, Des Moines Nevsky, and then Vermont and Shikishima. I want to talk about these battleship picks after you give some explanation on
Sure. On the NOCAP side, they've gone 4 DDs. Z52, we know where he's going. Marcel, Gehring, and there's your Harugumo. Their cruisers are Des Moines, Nevsky, Moskva, Bargon, and Yami. Wrapping it up for the battleships.
Yep. So, talking about these, one, the Vermont has been vastly underrated in my opinion. I've been running it in ranked play, and it absolutely... People tend to forget about the Vermont because it shoots, and then 40 seconds later it shoots again, but that wait time means people aren't always paying attention and timing this stuff right, but it hits like a truck. You should expect to see, even on the Burgoyne, you're expecting 25,000 salvos on any decent line shot. In the Yamato, that thing could be dead in one hit. But the Shikishima, Accidental is a phenomenal Shikishima player, and I mean, with the fact Deadeye is still in here, and the biggest guns in the game, you can't go wrong with taking a Shikishima here, I feel like.
Well, right off the bat, NOCAP is bringing in the Z52. They obviously know it's there, and it looks like that cheeky play we were talking about at B is about to happen.
Oh, but look, yeah, look at this. Daring and Marceau, they are ready to... That Z52, if he gets spotted, he might die. By the way, there's the Haraguma we talked about, but yeah, if that works, that's going to be an absolute nightmare for that Z52. His health may be completely dusted. Is he spotted yet? No,
he's got plenty of range. He knows that he knows something's in there. Mm-hmm. The question is, can they get the Daring over to the cap? So it looks like they were going to dip in, make a play for it, and Marceau's going to bow out.
Here's the real interesting thing. Look at the fact, PN, nothing to see right now. Nothing. Their Des Moines and Shikishima sure are slowly working up there, but they are not playing for C at all. This is a hard push to A. Their Vermont is pushing down to A. They've got the Shimakaze and Nevsky pushing in quick. Moskva's sitting at the corners, but look at their DD placement there. 2 DDs in B. Oh, and they've got the spot. Moskva's radar.
Moskva's radar.
Here we go. This is where the damage begins. This is where the damage challenge begins. How much damage can you get? You've got to get at least 10k here for it to be a worthwhile trade, in my opinion. Frankly, you need probably more than that. But you need at least 10k before the radar's out to make this trade worth it. Because you're going to take damage here for this, if you're not careful. Oh, and the Vermont's even firing HE. They are throwing the kitchen sink at this thing. There's the 10k. There's the 10k. How much more do they get before he's gone? He DCPs the fire. And so they got the 10k. They got the... Oh, wait, hold on. One more salvo. Nope. So they got 10k off the Z52, but didn't force him out. It's good damage. But the fact is now you've got C given up, and I don't think that Daring's leaving quite yet. Or I don't think that, Actually, wait, the Daring, does he have sightline on the Moskva? No, he doesn't. That's blind fire. That was blind. He might have had it for a second.
Yeah. And I'm having some crazy deja vu, because even though there's 2 DDs in A, the Harugumo and Gehring are losing cap to a singular Shima, and it looks like they are smoking the Nevsky all the way down in order to get some DPM on what they believe to be a cruiser that is going to be on that corner, and he's not quite there yet, and the Shima's going to be able to torp this.
Yeah, so here's the interesting thing. It is only a 34-point lead, but once again, they have just... you're seeing the ships starting to slowly move into position at C, and now you're starting to see the ships leave B. So what is the play here? I think that was... Oh, wait, Daring is not leaving. So I think that was a cheeky play they expected to get more out of, but what's the plan now? What is your play here? Where's the Marceau going? Is the Marceau going up to C to challenge?
I mean, he has to. At a certain point in time, you're okay, Moskva radars, or is that Hydro? It looks like it's Hydro.
Gehring is pushing into A.
That's where he needs to be, and now he's got the Daring hydroed out, and the Daring's being shot at from both cruisers.
He doesn't have
and
the
here's the Vermont shot on the Yami. Look, Yami's cheek is available to the Vermont.
And only 5k.
But the Vermont misses. Yeah. And here's the torps on the smoke.
Watch the Harugumo.
Oh, he's eating one.
I don't think so. I think he's got the speed. He's going to turn it right here, and he's going to dodge. But once again, oh,
Wow.
and they barely are short.
Oh, they would have been short.
So looking up here, this is very much just sitting here. It is a ticking lead. The lead's holding at 50 points. Oh, they just radared the Z52 because they're trying to chunk him now. Because, yeah, they have the Z52
Well,
detected,
and
so that's a
he's
Moskva radar.
safe. I don't think this Moskva can hit him.
Yeah, not with that
He
island.
can't. Yeah, I don't get why he wasn't there in the first place.
Yeah.
Like, being up against this island leaves you very, very vulnerable to a lot of things shooting at you. Yeah, there's nothing that can shoot at him. That radar's not going to be able to do anything.
So now A is being contested, so there are no points ticking up for Nigerian princes, and the Shima's spotted. Shima's spotted. Shima is being radared. Shima's being radared.
And Gearing's
Gearing's
got torps out. Those torps are no good.
Yeah.
I mean, Nevsky at a certain point in time, that smoke is going to dissipate, and the Nevsky's going to be alone with a Vermont and a Nevsky on the opposite side. The Yami is moving into position.
Talk about is the health advantage. There's a pretty decent health advantage just based off of ship comp for Nigerian princes. 35,000 is almost, it's about 7% of the health in the game is a differential.
Well, and if you ever hear me call, you're going to hear me talk about advantage and disadvantage. And right now, even though they have the C cap, no cap is in a huge disadvantage.
Marceau spotted.
In C.
Shikishima's shooting at the Marceau. Oh, Marceau does not get hit, but now they're challenging C, and the Des Moines at the corners are just chunking each other. Slight advantage early on to the no cap kill all, but does he have the radar range on the Marceau? He does not. He does not. Their Marceau just went dark, but he does not. So we're watching speed and kill all trade, and right now kill all is winning that trade.
Well, I think even if he wins that trade, it's a 5-on-3 at C, and the Zed's making some moves to try and dislodge this daring.
And the Gearing barely dodges the Shima torps, though they are starting. The Nevsky's put a tiny chunk on the Harugumo down at A, not enough to make any change. Daring has left B cap. He's spotted? He is not spotted right now.
Well, and look, Harugumo is starting to farm the Vermont. That's going to push him out and let the Yami come down.
Yeah.
Does he have the range to affect? Oh, nope. Now they're going for Nevsky, and Nevsky's going to counter radar, but he doesn't have the range to get the Harugumo.
We're starting to see a push here at a C slowly. The Moskva has moved up to the edge of the island. The Des Moines, by the way, it's about even health for both of them. It's really who can just win the fight.
Well, what can this Bourgogne hurt here? He can't hurt the Shika. The Moskva's covered by islands. The Des Moines covered by islands. This guy needs to be repositioning.
No cap has taken a slight lead again on the Des Moines fight, but that may change. It's a 6,000 health lead pre-heal.
Yeah, well, and I think the big advantage here is going to be this Harugumo in smoke. The question is, can the Shima dislodge him with torps? Yeah. And he's definitely going for it, and the Gearing's going to screen. The Gearing may get caught by these torps.
I mean, this is...
If he's not careful, this could be 2 DDs.
All 3 caps are being challenged. I think the Gearing's safe just based off the torp lines, and the Harugumo's pushing forward. But
I don't know about that. Look at this Gearing. Gearing's going to get... Yeah.
Gearing is in a very rough spot. He has a narrow
torp
window. I don't think he's dead. I think he's going to get... I know you can't see my screen, but I think there's a narrow window where he takes maybe just 1 torp. Or maybe none.
God.
Oh, he's skinny, but he's taken 1. So he takes 1.
Yeah.
So he still has health, but that is, you're right, he's down to 9,000 now. That does give the Shima an advantage. And we're seeing shots on the Shikishima happening up at B and C.
So far, the only ship that's really taken damage to be concerned about is this Gearing. He's a utility Gearing.
Well, though. The Moskva Nigerian Prince's incandescent is at 38,000.
Yeah, well, yeah. Well, and the thing you got to say about PN is they're at a disadvantage at A, and yet they have the cap contested, and I think we're going to see the Gearing and Harugumo move in to kill the Shima because they can't keep letting him torp.
You're seeing it right now. Problem is, can they kill him successfully? His torp reload's got to be close, and there's the spotting. But
Harugumo's spotted.
But the Nevsky's not in radar range. Nevsky is out of radar range. The Shima can just back it up, smoke if need be. and look, perfect save again. Oh, and Gearing is being shot at by the Nevsky. No dice, though. Oh,
Marceau's coming in to kill the Zed.
Look at the
Take
daring,
a look
though.
at
Look
B.
at this daring. Look at this daring at B, yeah. They're pincering him. This is a
they're making
pincer.
a play at the Zed. They realize he has no support.
There's the Torps on the back in case the Z52 starts to back up. That's a little early. It's not going to hit anything, but here comes the challenge.
Marceau's not spotted.
Yeah, so
they don't know they're there.
They've got to know something's up, considering that the C. They know the They've got to know something's up, considering that C is being ticked again. It is a 150-point lead at this point and climbing, so it's not insignificant, but it's also not insurmountable.
There goes the Zed. There goes the Zed.
Yep. There goes the Zed. Oh, he's in a world of hurt here. He's getting pinced from both sides.
And he can't smoke Hydro because of the daring.
Yeah.
I mean, there it is, but he's going to get Hydroed out.
And that's the first big play of the game. That's the first big play of the game right there. Dodged by the daring on the Torps. Z52 gone. And there we go. That's B taken now, and B is going to be taken.
Ooh, and the Moskva just got hit by the Shiki.
Did he? Oh, yeah. Meanwhile,
big chunks on the Moskva.
By the way, looking up at the fight in the north right now, PN's Des Moines has turned around. He's holding a 3k health advantage. They're fighting. Both of them are getting chunked down, but he is holding a narrow health advantage after being down for most of that fight. Ooh, and he just hit a 6k chunk. That's big, because now it's a 10,000 health differential. I do think NOCAP has a kill left, or a heal left, pardon me. But that's a 10,000 health differential, and the Des Moines of PN is healing, so that health advantage is really going to jump now.
Well, and they have firm control over B.
Oh, let's look at A, because I think the Gearing's about to be spotted. I think we're about to see Shima and Gearing spot each other again. There's
double the radars.
There's the Gearing spotted. There's the Shima spotted.
They got to take down this Shima while keeping the Gearing alive.
Yeah. Oh, and the Gearing.
And this is why you bring a Harugamo.
Gearing takes a big chunk, but how long is he going to be in radar range for? The Nevsky is currently 10 kilometers away from him, so that is close enough. Shima's doing a good job of dodging, but that's going to be tight. But also, look at the Nevsky, or the Gearing. The Gearing's down to 2,200 health off of Nevsky shots. Nevsky is just
He may be dead right there.
He's at 600. Oh. One more shot and he's dead.
And he's on fire.
Shima's getting out of there. Gearing is DCP'd. It's one shot. Does he have one more dodge left in him? Still alive. Oh, Shima's down to 3,200.
Well, Shima survived. This is crazy.
Look at Marceau now. Marceau's coming down, so they're gonna counter it back. And Nevsky.
Yeah, he's eating a torp.
He's taken one. That's a massive torp. Also, update on the Des Moines battle that's still going on in the north. It's back to a 3k health difference with PN slightly in the lead, or Nigerian Princes.
I mean, it looks like Nigerian Princes.
Oh, Nevsky's dead.
They've got every advantage.
Nevsky's about to be dead. Mr. Bean PhD is just about to die. 800 health, and the Nevsky, Deadeye Abuser, and even the Shima's opening up to confirm it. There we go. That's
okay,
confirmed.
There's the Nevsky. 2-ship advantage to the side of Nigerian Princess.
You do have to push A, because you're still... You do have to push back into A. Sure, you're up 2 ships, but it's only... It's a significant health lead, because it is about 40k. But it's also, as I said earlier on, it's not insurmountable.
Yeah, look at these Moskvas that are over B. They're not taking a lot of hits. They're not getting a ton of shots. They're there to counter radar B, but B has already been lost, and that Moskva just got crushed.
You mean that Marceau?
Or Marceau, pardon me.
He did. And the daring's opening up on him.
Like an AK salvo.
Yeah, that was a disgusting salvo. That didn't even look like it hit from how far up we were. But yeah, Marceau's going to dodge the torps, but he's going to take some damage there for it. 14k.
Well, and PN has shifted the Marceau over to A.
Yeah.
And this Shima, who was in a 2v1 against 2 other DDs, show me where a Shima beats a Gearing and a Harugamo.
Seriously. Also, credit to Somers Galau. Think about his path on the map right now if we talk about that. Just to talk about that for a sec. His path. He started here in B. Then he drove up to C, contested C for a while, drove back into B to kill the DD, and now he's down at A. That's a lot of movement there. That's a lot.
Well, and that's using the Marceau for what it's good at, and he's here to ambush. If you notice, they got him into a place where he can come and he's hopefully, I believe he's unspotted. Yeah, he's unspotted. Yeah. They do have some semblance that he's there. The Gearing has thrown torps in that direction.
It is still a slight lead, though, for NOCAP. And we are down to 5.5 minutes left. So the fact that they've got the 2 caps could be enough to make a difference. Meanwhile, the Des Moines fight is once again swung back in the favor of NOCAP. It's now a 5,000 health lead and climbing for NOCAP. But
Well,
you've
and
got to make a
you gotta question what the heck PN is doing in C. They've had huge numbers advantage this entire time,
and they've
and
not
they've been
pushed.
unable to get it. And the Marceau's been able to move over to B and
Now,
take that away.
interestingly enough, the Marceau they're going to push back into B. Oh, shots on the Moskva. Let's see
Yeah,
what these do.
yeah. I'm watching them.
7K.
Not bad.
It's not great, not bad. It's about what you'd expect. But this becomes a what do you do now? Oh, and the Moskva of elusive Payfast has got Burgone on the broadside. But yeah, so you've got a lead that's just ticking up gently for NOCAP. Marceau is leaving B, though, so if the Marceau of Sommers Glau goes into B, he does have a chance to get that. And there we go. They've stopped C, so the lead is going to hold at just about 60 points for the time being, because the daring's in there. Shiki's backing up. What's the play going to be here? Yeah, it's a 10k health advantage for the Des Moines of NOCAP kill all. So you can't push out if you're Nigerian Princes with your Des Moines again. You're not going to win that fight when you've only got 10,000 health. You've got to just work down that Moskva like they're doing, and that's a big chunk on him.
Well, and they finally figured out that they own C, and Burgone has finally moved into a better position to be able to get some shots on this Des Moines and Moskva.
They've stopped the points They've stopped the points kills. They've stopped the points, and they're taking B. So they are taking that points. It's back down to less than 40 points. Sure, the Burgone's preventing C, but the Burgone is in a very awkward position here. Oh, and look at Incandescent. Incandescent. Oh, Incandescent's down to 10. And the Des Moines fight. Des Moines going down. Speed, I believe, is about to go down here. He's trying to give everything he has back at the other one, but he's just... It's going to be tight. We'll see. Where's the Shiki firing? Shiki's firing again at that Moskva. Or no. Yami? Yami. Oh, that's a chunk. And this is where A is the advantage. You have the daring just sitting in C. You know the Moskva's not in a position to radar your daring if you're Nigerian Princes. The Moskva can radar the Marceau, but what's going to kill the Marceau right now? So there's the lead change, and there's nothing they can do to prevent it yet. This is a very tight played game. And Des Moines does not have kill. You there, GP? We lose you? Anyway, while that's going on, yeah.
Well, and it looks like this Des Moines is going to, he's going to lose this battle. But right now, NOCAP doesn't have any points. So where are they getting their points from?
They're not.
And they've allowed the Nevsky and Shima to come around.
Yeah, they can't get any from A. B, the Harugumo and the Gearing have to push into B right now because you're stopping C, but with 2.5 minutes left, you need a kill.
Yeah, and I think they're overlooking the fact that there's only 2.5 minutes left. You could potentially chunk.
Look at the Shiki. Look at Shiki's. Shiki's about to get chunked. Oh, those were short. Moskva had such a beautiful angle on the Shiki. And look, Gearing, is he spotted? Is he spotted? Nope, they're just firing at the Yamato. They're just firing at the Yamato and chunking him down slowly.
And they've got cross shots on the Yamato from the Nevsky. This Yami's in a ton of trouble.
B, but once again, you're almost down 100 points. 2 minutes. You need a kill. And they're moving Incandescent. Nigerian Princess moves Incandescent up to say, hey, if he tries to push you, we've got the Des Moines back. And I don't know if I see a path here for NOCAP to win this game.
Yeah, the Harugumo's got some HP he's got to be able to give, but there's a Marceau sitting there. Mm-hmm. The Yami's getting focused because he's going to be perma-spotted, and he's probably getting torped here.
Yep.
Yeah, he's getting torped here.
Yeah.
And that may be the end of the Yami.
I think he only takes one here.
But those are Shima torps. Those are going to hurt.
Yeah, 10k, but he's already saturated. That Shiki shot, though. Oh, Vermont. Also,
he had to turn. He had to turn broadside to avoid most of those torps.
Wiggling. And I mean, once again, minute 4 left. There goes the Yamato. That's game. I don't think there's 200 points in a minute that they can do anywhere. I just don't see 200 points anywhere.
Oh man, that instantly updated.
Yeah, I don't see 200 points anywhere. Like, where do you get 200
No, there's
points from?
44 seconds left, and so you got to give credit to the A side. They were the underdogs, and they ended up winning that.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Gearing
yeah.
is staying alive on a hope and a prayer, 208 HP. That Des Moines stayed alive, but now this Moskva's coming to kill the other Des Moines, and their play is bringing the Marceau up to
Daring, yeah.
potentially kill the
It's
Des
not enough
Moines and
time.
the Moskva.
Not in 17 seconds. You don't have enough time to get your torps out in 10 seconds. Like, even if he turns around right now, I don't think they hit in time.
Even if he doesn't, even if he kills them both.
Oh, 3 health.
3 HP.
And there we go. Des Moines finishes. And your winner, ladies and gentlemen, for the first game is Nigerian Princes. Need your help. And clearly they did not need anyone's help in this first game.